A while back, I bought the iPhone 10 and switched my cell service to Xfinity Mobile. By doing this, I qualified for a $500 prepaid Visa gift card. I decided to use this gift card to jumpstart a personal experiment of going vegan. So I asked my producer Asia to find some tasty vegan recipes online, and I gave her the Visa gift card to go shopping. Extra firm tofu, dillweed, ground ginger. Okay, we're going into the fridge. Cut organic spinach, extra virgin coconut oil. Oh, no, I don't get the virgin? Okay, that's cool. Coconut oil, coconut flour, plain yogurt, yum. Parsley, onions, like my low-key favorite thing. Oh, more onions, cool. A cucumber, or 2, or 4. Lemons, when life hands you lemons. Minced garlic.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little cooking video where I'm going to be cooking some items that are vegan because I'm on a transition from vegetarianism to veganism. Basically, I really wanted to try something new. To be honest, vegetarian is quite new for me. I've done it in the past for like a year before, but I've only been doing it for about 7 months this time around, and I just kind of decided I'm ready to try to start making my way over to the vegan side. This is going to be a video where I'm making some vegan food, and in an attempt to be healthier, not just because I'm eating vegan, I'm also trying something along the lines of like a keto inspired diet, which is really hard for vegetarians and vegans to do because our protein has to come from plant sources which have carbs, a lot of carbs. I'm just going to try my best, and I kind of want to go through some recipes with you guys. I'm going to be trying out 4 different recipes, making a little extra so that I have a couple of meals worth out of it, and making my way through this week. Something else to note, I fast in the morning, so I do intermittent fasting, and I don't have breakfast most mornings. So because of that, you won't really see many breakfast recipes. Now that I've kind of given that little intro and that little disclaimer, let's jump into it. You will notice that there's a common theme with all of the meals that I'm preparing for this week. I wanted all of my meals to have some of the same ingredients. All of these were just purchased last night, and I really wanted to make sure that what I'm cooking for myself. Okay. All right, so I really wanted to make sure that these items weren't going to go to waste. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how long I'm going to do this for. I just want to try it out. I want to see where it takes me, and if after a week I don't like what I'm eating or I don't think it's feasible for me, I really don't want to be stuck with a lot of things that I'm not going to eat. I made sure that what I was going to be cooking this week had a lot of the same ingredients to lessen the chance of waste. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients. We have a whole lot of onion. We have some salt and pepper, some various seasonings, vegan almond yogurt, some olive oil here, minced garlic, mustard. We have my lemon, and I also have my kale waiting off in the wings here. So, and of course, not to forget my cucumbers. All right, so what's great about this recipe is that it doesn't take a lot. Other than cutting up all of these items here, it's literally mixing everything in a bowl. So let's go ahead and do that. I have my organic chopped kale, and I got this from Safeway. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start by adding a healthy amount, which is about 1/3 of the bag. And I'm not doing exact measurements because this wasn't part of the recipe. I'm going to put my cucumbers in, and I'm going to put my seasonings in. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my vegetables, and this is looking like really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's colorful and it's appetizing looking. So let's go ahead and add the mustard, which isn't a lot. So I think it's going to be kind of hard to mix this around. Add our olive oil. Now I'm going to add the yogurt, and this is going to make it creamy. Honestly, I didn't even know you could make yogurt out of like almonds. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I have everything together. It kind of looks like a coleslaw type of deal. I don't know if you guys can see that really well, but up until now, everything tasted really good, so I'm excited to try it. Let me just get a little extra salt and pepper. I really like this. This one's a winner. Alright, so let's go ahead and package this up for lunch. Now, this recipe requires that you serve this cold, so this will go into the fridge. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, but just in case you didn't realize, just to add a little zest, I'm going to go ahead and spritz my salad with some lemon. I've already rolled it, so all I have to do is cut it now. And squeeze. All right. And just one more taste. Oh my gosh, so much better. We have a mixing bowl, foil, coconut oil, water, coconut flour, salt, a Pyrex dish, compliments of the 70s. Thanks, Mom. More spinach, and you know I have my kale off in the wings here, just waiting to join the party. I have some minced garlic, onions, cayenne pepper, which I think I might add more because I like shit to be spicy, and olive oil, and finally extra firm tofu. Kind of a spinach pie quiche type thing. And this one I'm kind of concerned about. While it looks like it's going to be really tasty, this one requires me to really get my Martha Stewart on, and I am not a Martha Stewart type. So we're first going to mix our crust, and that's going to require me to mix these items here in this bowl and smash it down. So I went ahead and just dumped all of this coconut oil into this mixing bowl here, as you can see. Adding my water, my coconut flour, and just a pinch of salt. It's crazy because my family is from the Caribbean, and I'm pretty much the only person who doesn't like coconut in my family. Kind of looks like mashed potatoes, but it's mixing really well, which I'm happy about because I couldn't find my little hand mixer. For as much effort as this might look like it will take, it doesn't take much effort at all. So that's a good thing. So I'm pouring it into my Pyrex dish, and I'm going to, oh, looks like my preheat is done. So I'm going to mash this down because this is my crust for my pie. So because of the ingredients, this doesn't smash down like you would expect it to if you were using regular flour. You have to use a little bit of care to get it to cover the bottom of your pan and not go flying all over the place, making a mess. Now we're going to mix all of our wet ingredients in this bowl and layer it here. Get all this spinach in here, which actually, now that it's kind of poured out, it looks like a decent amount. We have our garlic, our minced onions, olive oil, and cayenne pepper. All right, so I'm gonna grab my kale. Oh my God, Lorraine, I didn't know. All right. right, so I just wanted to add a little extra cayenne pepper because I like spicy, and I just went ahead and did the dumbest thing, which was remove the top. It was a shaker, not a pour, and I poured like hella shit out. Look at this, all that cayenne pepper. Oh my god. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this, and then I'll add my tofu. We eat our mistakes in this kitchen. I can taste that cayenne. So I'm gonna take this tofu, dump it in there, and now I'm gonna mash. I'm gonna mash it up. Take all my frustrations about this process out. Quite mixed up. That's what that looks like. Kind of looks like a spinach dish with like scrambled eggs. Whew, this is gonna be quite the meal. This is a lot, which always makes me really happy because honestly, I get really concerned about whether or not I'm gonna be full on this kind of diet. So perfection. All right, so I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and that went off a little bit ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in here.
Carried away. This Wednesday, the Wausau Center Mall opens with a burst of excitement.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about my newest video on my review channel, Pursuit of Brilliance. I post new videos once a week on Saturdays. Don't forget, write it down. We try a lot of cool things, which I can't wait to share with you. First things first, make sure you subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, and pop on over to Pursuit of Brilliance. And then rinse and repeat, because you know that's what we do. Catch you on the flip side. Bye!
So this is going to be hummus made out of lentils. You're supposed to eat it with a chip, but I don't have that yet. I'm gonna have to go out to the store and buy something that is keto friendly. The recipe recommended a spinach chip. I don't have the type of spinach that I can make that with. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to boiling. This is 1 cup of lentils. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of winging it. I don't know how lentils like boil. I'm gonna go ahead and drop those lentils in there, and we're gonna go ahead and just boil those. All right, so we have that taken care of. So now we're gonna go ahead and start blending. I have my small Ninja Bullet cup here, and I think that will suffice for these ingredients. Cucumbers, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, salt, and garlic, our favorite. So I'm back with my blender now, and we're gonna go ahead and get this going. All right, this is quite soupy, but once we get the lentils in there, this will thicken up, and this will make, I'm sure, an excellent dip for whatever the hell I'm able to put in there. All right, so our next meal is going to be a dinner meal, which is going to be comprised of spinach, tofu, minced garlic, soy sauce, and olive oil. So pretty simple. We're just going to add all the ingredients to our skillet here, and then stir fry it up. So I'll start with cutting up my tofu and draining it. So our pan is hot. I'm going to go ahead and add my tofu first. I just added my olive oil. All right, so things are really starting to heat up. The tofu is starting to sizzle nicely in my pan, and I'm going to add a little soy sauce to brown it up. All right, so here is our tofu, nice and brown, not completely done. I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook down for a little longer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch pans so that way I have my larger pan free for my spinach, so give me a minute. So this stir fry calls for a pound of spinach, which I just transferred out of my mixing bowl into my larger pan. And I'm going to set this on here, and it is frozen spinach, so it will require a little defrosting. So I'm going to add a tiny bit of canola oil, so that way this can cook down without burning. Take a look at that. Not too bad. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix my soy sauce and my garlic. Now I'll go ahead and mix my tofu. I'm going to take a little taste just to see what my textures are like and what my flavors are like. Really tasty. So I'm really pleased with this dish. All right, so here I have 4 different cookings. I have my spinach and tofu, my cold salad, which is comprised of cucumbers, yogurt, onions, and some other things. So here I have my lentil faux hummus, which kind of has like a cream fraiche type topping on it. And finally, my baked spinach pie, which I'm the most excited about because it smells really good. Look at that. Looks really good. Here's the game plan. Vegan, and then I'm trying to do keto, which is like pretty hard to do when you are not eating meat, because obviously all vegetables are carbs. So I'm really gonna have to watch my servings and supplement additional items when necessary if I'm hungry. So I'll have to do some research to find out what those are. This is my first attempt at trying to cook like real food in forever, especially like vegan food, especially something that is as restrictive as keto. But I think overall these 4 dishes that I made, they look good and they smell really good, and I've tasted a few of them and they taste really good. This actually smells really good, even though like it's coconut, and it smelled so strong of coconut when I was first cooking it, but it actually doesn't smell too bad. It is spicy as fuck because of that cayenne, but it's not bad. So good. This is giving me life, like, for real. This is giving me the life that this process has taken away from me. And now this concoction, which I don't even know like what to call this, but that's actually really good too. It's really zesty. Check in with me during the week and follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, whatever the fuck, Friendster. Taking it way back. Ooh, I'm not so sure about these serving sizes, but we'll see. You know, it's all part of the process, and it's all about retraining the way I'm thinking and, you know, just kind of doing what I have to do. So, you know, follow me on those social medias, and I will be checking in about this process. So I look forward to seeing you on there. Bye.
Yay, we recorded some shit.